Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac using the spider mod. This is a challenge run involving a lot of flies, as you can see. I have Scutole, I have a halo of flies plus one pretty fly from a pill, and then I re-randomised the pills, so I still don't know what's in rotation at all. We have Distant Admiration, we have Attack Fly, or what's its name, Forever Alone. We have Scutole, which is Fly Love. We have Mum's Coin Purse, so we can hold on to the fish head while we get the Polaroid as well. And we also should, in the next room, turn into Guppy, because I've given ourselves Guppy's tail. I had Guppy's paw a moment ago, and then I gave myself Guppy's head, because that's like the true fly creating item. Rules shall be that I will be not going into item rooms, and probably not shops either. I think that's fair. I think because we haven't got any health upgrades or anything, boss room items are on the table, but everything else is, and maybe anything that I find in the wild from chests, but everything else, oh there we go, we have turned into Guppy. Everything else is a no. So honestly, we might as well go fight the boss straight away. Oh, we have the mulligan and infestation as well. I've got those. So we will just be producing flies at a ridiculous rate, and actually the attack flies are actually really powerful and quite vicious. There we go. So definitely for the first few floors, I'm almost tempted to say I can't take the cubes of meat because yeah, I'm going to say I can't have that because that ruins my halo of flies. So there's another kind of balancing thing. I also can't like ruin my flyness. Right. I mean, things are going to be really easy from the set out, and we can just kind of rush to the boss. That is not a room I'm interested in. We are going to be producing flies at a rather incredible rate. So much so we are having a few frame rate issues every so often, and obviously I've got to try and use both Distant Admiration and Forever Alone offensively here. I could check out what's in the item room, but you never know, we might find a chest, and obviously we can fly as well because we're Guppy. It's kind of like, I don't know. I know there's a challenge run officially in the game, which is Lord of the Flies, which is kind of what I based this off, which gives you the mulligan and infestation, but this is kind of like taking it to the next level, or something, I don't know. So we have the actual Duke of Flies, obviously not much of an issue because he produces flies and Fly Love ensures that those flies do not hurt me, and Krampus here is actually really good because I actually have most of the, I suppose, Guppy's tail and Guppy's head I obviously can't get again. Guppy's paw won't turn up again even though I don't currently hold it, and yeah, a lot of the deal with the devil items are kind of off the table, so I guess, well, we can take that, and that is a good item. I think we'll definitely have that. We'll have that trinket, and we'll head straight down. This is probably going to be a quick run, kind of like the peep run, but it might all fall apart in a similar way to the peep run, because of our restrictions. So I'll have to see. I mean, this is obviously really, the flies are really powerful. And if we get hit, then we'll just produce even more flies thanks to fish head and infestation, so I think we have a good chance. I think the key thing is going to be getting to the bosses as quick as possible, because there is no use for the rest of the floors. If we could get a ton of Emperor cards, I would love that. Oh no, I hate these guys. Kind of make it difficult for the flies to hit as well, anything that spends time in the air. God, my computer cannot handle a few flies apparently. It's rather disappointing. I was considering doing this as an OTS run, but then I realised that like the mulligan would be completely ineffective, and I wasn't sure if, I thought that might be a bit too extreme. I thought chances are I'd probably die. Oh, I was lucky not to take a hit there. We are fighting a lot of the, we've had Krampus and now having the Fall. We're fighting a lot of like Deal with the Devil. bosses, as it were. Oh no. I am literally only just fast enough. It's okay. Almost done. Come on, you. You didn't even do anything. And yet, Sister Maggie, who is... She should not be... Yeah, she's not taking out my flies. We have... Demon Baby is actually tempting, but... No, I don't think so. And obviously, Book of Blood we cannot have because we cannot replace our spacebar item. There's another rule. Just making up the rules as I go along. Curse of the Lost is a bit... might mean we take longer to get to the boss room, which is never good. Oh, I do not like this room. We're on the catacombs. I do not like... I literally, I could leave my flies to do everything. The only thing is there's a cutoff, like every time you go into a room, I'll just show you here. I have I think I have 5 or maybe 6 flies, and then, yeah, I've definitely lost one, and yeah, you have a max of 5 flies you can carry, so there's no point trying to carry all the flies possible, because you will lose them. I have to say, Guppy items are never that tempting, but I do like the idea of becoming Guppy. It's one of my favourite almost little bonuses in the game, like, it's not an item you can get directly, you have to obtain 3 Guppy items, and obviously one of those could be Dead Cat, and I would hardly ever take Dead Cat, so it's kind of difficult to get it, but it's pretty nice. I like it. I literally might just use flies. Mainly because my frame rate is just going, oh my god, there's too much on screen. Okay, that exploded for some reason. Wonder how well I could do without tears. Pretty well, no, that's probably the first damage I've taken so far. Okay, Husk. Potentially a really good boss for us because flies are neutral, although spiders are not. And the flies that are still kind of rotating around him are not either. But we should be able to give Husk a taste of his own medicine. We get stem cells, which... Is it also a shot speed upgrade? That's what I've heard. But that just might be because everyone's like, haha, it's a shock speed upgrade because no one likes shock speed upgrades. I think it is though. I don't know. That's the only thing with the flies, and that's the one reason why I said I won't just use flies, is they will go for the turrets, like 900. Maybe if I had unlimited item power on Guppy's head, but they will go for the turrets, like 9 times out of 10, because they have no idea what is actually a real threat. Or the fact that they actually can't attack the turrets. Oh, damn it. Took some damage. Ooh, my Eternal Heart is at risk. I do not like this. This is not a room I like. Ooh, okay. Hoping we get to our boss soon. I don't know how good... Are the flies any good at taking... They are, but I think they have to attack from the back as well, and they don't know that, so they just... Oh, that was close. So they just go flying into the front like morons. Which is actually what I'm kind of doing right now with my tears. Now this could be anything. Because initially I had all my pills set to Pretty Fly, so I could definitely get a Pretty Fly when I got a random pill, which I gave myself at the start, but this could be Bombs the Key, which I had 4 bombs and 4 keys that did absolutely nothing. Well done. Oh, I'm gonna lose health. Wow, I am really surprised I did not lose health there. There we go. And that Spirit Heart is really beneficial just for protecting our Eternal Heart. Now, bomb flies, they will move slower due to Scuttle. This is actually not my frame rate being awful. This is just... Oh dear god, I hate these selfless knights. No! 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 I think I was slightly saved by my frame rate there. Oh well. You started going that way. Stay going that way. And you... There's a lot of... There's a lot of blood over here. I don't remember killing... Oh, of course, Sister Maggie shoots bloody tears. Ah. Curse room... Not as tempting as it usually is. Mainly because of this Eternal Heart. and even though I'd only take half a heart of damage, that would leave it. I usually always go for the curse rooms. I love the curse rooms to death, but especially because I've got so many deal with the devil items, the chances are there isn't one in there. I don't think, or at least one I'd like. Knowing me, my luck, it's probably dead cat, and I'll probably accidentally pick it up. Yes, funnily enough, I didn't pick dead cat to be one of my free Guppy items. And I don't believe Guppy's hairball actually works to turn you into Guppy. I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I got Guppy's hairball on 2 other Guppy's items, and I didn't become Guppy. But I don't know about that. I'm not 100% sure. Otherwise I might have taken that, because that's kind of like a flying item. Or fly item. It's an orbital anyway. Haven't used Guppy's head for a bit, I should probably do that. Just casually that. Oh, see, they also go for the eternal flies. No point going for the eternal flies. They get a huge army of flies, and what do? They attack the wrong thing. If there was some way to trigger the mulligan flies coming out that didn't involve you actually hitting the enemies, then I probably could have got away with no tears on this run. But okay, another item we can't pick up, which is okay. Seriously, I thought he was going to go down. What? Okay, let's just release some more flies. Stay calm and release flies. Oh god. Seriously? That was one amazing bomb, I will admit. Kinda tempted to try and hide out over rocks, but then I don't think I'll spawn any flies. So we'll just get a deal with the angel. The mitre. That is totally valid. Oh, it doesn't even replace our poop, that's good. We just have like a halo of poop. Around our poop. And I said I can't take cube of meat, which is a shame because we'd have a level 2 cube of meat by now. Slightly disappointing. Flies! Deal with this room. You failed me. Right, let's see if we can get attack flying these things up. Oh, well, or I could just stand in there. Oh damn, I lost my eternal health. No, that's okay. I'm losing Maggie's faith this floor anyway. Right, you. I mean, these slides do a lot of damage. What I'm most worried about is whether it scales well. Because by the time we get in late game, I'm worried the flies won't be enough. I'm not even sure as Guppy if we're actually producing them. Maybe it's hard to tell because we have so many flies being produced. And of course now we get a spirit heart that could have protected that eternal heart. Or 2 even. You know what, more often than not I see a spirit heart spawning here rather than a red heart. It's like meant to be a heart drop, but I swear more often than any other random heart drop that becomes a spirit heart. I don't know why. Maybe someone does. Maybe some better binding of Isaac knowledge than me can tell me why that happens. So let's go fight Mum. I don't know why I stayed. I knew who it was. I don't know why I stayed on the screen. And this is normal Mum, which is okay because we have reasonable crowd control abilities. And obviously the fly in these will do nothing. Those flies are going to sit until she comes out. This one's waiting until she stomps, I assume. So let's make her stomp on it, and somehow that does damage to her rather than the flies. Not sure how that logic... Look at them all! They're so cute! They're literally just waiting there going, where is she? Where's she gone? We've lost her! Oh, and then they go after her when she comes back. Oh, it's kind of cute. They look so lost. Look at these ones by the door. Just like, where is she? And Jesus Juice is a really good pickup. Now then, we don't want to take Maggie's faith as much as I'd like to. We have to take the fish head. So down we go. I'm feeling quite confident. Curse of the Labyrinth. If we pick the right way, possibly good. Because we can skip over a whole lot of the floor. Well, 2 floors. If we pick the wrong way, really bad. I do need to try and get some use out of lump of coal, because we should be getting high damage from a distance. Chest has 2 keys, potentially useful. Whether I take items on the chest is... Oh, hello Tammy's head. Obviously that's not got flies associated with it as much as it is. It's a decent item. In fact, it's all. Both of the cat heads recharge once per room, which is an interesting random bit of trivia for you. Right, I think the best way to deal with that guy is with a fly, and that guy is with a fly. Right, I reckon we just go down. It's a shame out of the one chest I've opened, or the golden chest I've opened and got an item, it has to be a spacebar item. But I suppose at least that takes it out of the rotation. Oh god, I'm gonna get stuck here. Flies! Save me! Well done. You did pretty damn well. Oh god, I was gonna say, don't get hit by that. We do have Guppy's tail, and I'm actually surprised, because I don't feel like we've been getting as many chests. I suppose we've been sort of speeding through the floors, but I really should remember that flies can't hurt me and stop taking them out on priority, because there's no point. Up here we have a mob trap room, and Husk, who we've already dealt with once. Yeah, you can just hug with those flies. They won't actually hurt you. That's probably not worth it. And this is the wrong way. I suppose the only downside about not being able to get the compass or map, as we can go in shops, this is luck down. Nah. I think that actually increases your chances of getting chests or something at the end of each room, because the coding isn't quite right, or I don't know. It's not the worst we could get. Health down. Yeah, that wouldn't actually be... We've actually got a lot of health, to be honest. That wouldn't be hugely. This is another room where the flies are useless because they think the masks need to be attacked, and we have just gone and explored almost the entirety of this floor. And found not a lot that is actually of use to us. So we'll continue going down and around. This is a room which is going to cause massive slowdown apparently. Is one of these an attack fly? One of them is my forever alone. I think my payload flies just blocked something along there. I'm practicing using these offensively, but it's a little bit scary. Okay, I'm bored now. Finish them off, flies. This is a lot of money. I obviously want to try and keep at least 4 keys for the chest. This room shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe it will be on my frame rate, but it shouldn't be on me. Now we're getting tons of chests. It's like Guppy's Tales, only just remembered it's in the game. It's like, oh yeah, oh that was the worst damage. I think that was because I was holding Guppy's head above my head. That's a really weird sentence to say. Isaac. But it's not the weirdest you can say, trust me, you can say hell or worse. That I should have got hit, but I imagine my flies protected me. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Thank you. Okay. I am aware that I should probably stop using keys that much. I have lost both my spirit hearts. It's not... I haven't lost a huge amount of health, to be honest. I can't do those guys. Those guys should be... Oh, no, screw this room. Right. Guppy said, please go for those. Okay. Just stealthily move over here and try and hit this heart with the attack fly. Hope we can't be hit. I'm not sure if we were in range for that heart or not. Right, let's use the blue one here. I think the blue one is better for hitting enemies, but I think the red one orbits? No, they don't. This one of them orbit fast. The red one does orbit faster. Yes, it does. Because obviously it's got a small orbit. which means it can hit enemies more often in a round, but obviously you have to be close to enemies to do it. And all those flies that I got from being hit went from Mask. That is not a thing I want. We have lost a bit of health. I hardly doubt the boss room can be down here, because that's just going off the map. So I'm thinking possibly to the right here. I know sometimes things do go off the map, but if it went any lower it would just be being stupid. Let's just pick up this half heart and go this way. Apparently not the way either. I'm getting a bit concerned. I have to say this XL4 floor is not turning out to benefit us. Okay, it might be this way. I'm not sure. If I think out of all the possible situations, it's probably this way. Go on, let's open this. 2 more bombs. I'm not sure if we'll need those for the Mum's Heart Bite or Bite? Mum's Heart Bite. Well done. I'm not sure if we're going to need those for Mum's Heart Bite or not. The flies might be able to do enough damage on their own. Pop this open, get a Spirit Heart, that was totally worth it. These guys will give me a Spirit Heart if I manage to get hit. This is actually a terrifying room. The spiders just make it so much worse. My laptop is making noises like it's coming to the moon. Okay. These hearts apparently don't care. And the flies are actually, instead of taking out the hearts, are actually, some of them are going to the clone in the middle, which is kind of useful of them. There we go. That's pretty well done. Seriously? What's going on? What's going on over here? I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but what's that? What? Oh, hello. Well, that was scary, but actually easier than expected. Obviously we've got death first. I completely forgot we were on the next subfloor. Despite complaining about it, I forgot that meant we had to face 2 bosses at the end of it. Death actually doesn't do a lot of damage like next to you, so using the red attack fly would be kind of viable for him, except when he gets on the horse. Obviously using the attack flies on the horse is an awful idea, and they're having real trouble. Catch with the horse! Catch up with it! Come on guys, you can do this! I'm just going to see if they ever catch up. When they do, they'll deal a huge amount of damage, and I just got hit myself. Come on, flies. Yes, slow things, and it's real disappointing. We could have had a third level cube of meat, but we can't because of the rules I set out. It's just, you know, the time you say take cube of meats, you'll get all the cube of meats. Oh dear lord. I think we might actually want to use bombs, because the flies are pretty powerful, but we're not producing that many. We're producing a lot, what am I saying? But they still don't do a huge amount of damage, so we'll definitely put a bomb in. We should be coming from a distance. That actually hit, which surprises me. We should be definitely trying to come from a distance because of lump of coal. And then probably should put a bomb down rather than deal with these guys. The only thing is, if I go from a distance, then neither my attack flies nor actually my other flies really get a chance, because they don't. If I stand here, then they tend to hang. Well, no, they're going in now just to disprove my point. Duplicate fly should be easy. Give him a taste of his own medicine. And sometimes they just hang around me, which is kind of useless. She should be in bomb firing state. Yeah, there she goes. I'm kind of thankful we don't have to worry about the creep. And I think I'm just gonna... Oh god! Good shot. Good shot. I'll give you that. We get a Spirit Heart back, which is kind of nice. And we go up to the cathedral. That boss fight, obviously the fly attack power doesn't really increase, so that took longer than I expected. Or kind of longer than I'm comfortable with, because if the Mum Heart boss fight takes that long, the Isaac fight could take forever. I mean, if I get hit, I've got to, even though I don't have permanent Polaroid even if I don't have like invincibility from the Polaroid like, after every hit, I've got to try and run in even for a second, just to get some of my attack flies having a go on him. I am kind of scared to release attack flies on any of those exploding flies rooms because I'm scared they'll just screw me over. Ooh, there we go. Right, release these flies. Come on, greed. I think my halo flies would be an interesting stat. We'll be able to see how many hits your like halo of flies had absorbed. I think mine's pretty high. Halo of flies has definitely saved me a lot. I'm kind of tempted to just hang out here and hope they charge me, because then my attack flies can murder them. Okay. Just sit here. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. This doesn't really fit in with the cathedral music, which is amazing, and me just going do, 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 do. Come on. Come on, last Gertie. Come on. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh god. Almost regretted that. Right, we have one more key before we've hit the chest limit, but now we have another key. Woo! And we have found our boss. We need to... I want to try and get Monstro 2 into his laser firing thing, but he doesn't seem to want to. There we go. We are actually kind of slow. I suppose we haven't got any speed upgrades or anything. There we go. And let's go into this boss fight. This is a big moment, because after this I'll probably say chest items are all okay, so after this, if I manage to survive, that's more of a moment of truth. Well, this is, rather than in the chest, because after that, anything could happen. I am a little worried. Not too worried, our halo fly should be doing a decent amount of protecting for me, which it clearly is, because I have only taken one hit and my dodging is poor. Oh, there we go. See that what the hell? That was actually pretty good. That invincibility doesn't last long when you don't have a Polaroid, so you've got to just kind of go in, go out. Which means, unless my attack flies are perfectly synced, then they don't get to do much. Should probably try and drop a bomb in on him as well when that happens, but I don't know if I'd have a chance. Okay, now it's scary. We're gonna have angel fetuses. I mean, hopefully my flies will deal with some of them, but still, I don't like them. Almost dodged into a kilo fly there, that was amazing. I hate to think what the number would be if you could see how many hits my halo flies have absorbed. Oh god, there's one right next to me. That's the thing, unlike the normal fetuses, these guys will dodge into a pillar of light, will teleport next to your face. This is very scary! We're near the end though. Oh god, I'm surprised I fit in that gap. Okay, he's dead. These guys will be deceased fairly soon. I can just kind of swoop around them. And there we go. Right, that was a bit scary. $3 bill, interesting. Peeper's Eye, interesting. Rosary, interesting. Halo, good. Right. Definitely take the Halo. That's all stats up. Definitely take the Peeper. Definitely take the Rosary, because the Bible can't really bother us too much. And 3 extra Spirit Hearts is worth it. Oh my god, we're some kind of eyeless cat now, because you can't see the eye behind the little mini features growing on us. We're some kind of angelic eyeless cat. Visually terrifying. $3 bill. I worry, because if I get my reflection, that could be really bad, but if I get Mum's contact, that could be really good. Let's risk it. Go on. Well, this is a room I don't like very much. Which one of these did I hit last? Right. Okay, this room, kind of scary. I'm not sure who I want to kill last. I think probably, if last didn't hit me there, I probably want to kill Gluttony last because he's going to drop health, he's going to drop, I seriously thought Unstop was death. He's going to drop health or possibly a HP upgrade, and that's exactly what I wanted. The Wretched is a bit scary, but it shouldn't be too much harder than the Widow. I think even the Wretched might throw out flies. Oh no, wait, that's the Widow. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'll be honest, the frame rate being so rubbish is actually a benefit because it gives me more time to think about where I'm dodging. Bad as that seems, Young Heart, possibly useful later if I need a bit of a health boost. That could be useful. I was going to say, if I don't take a hit here, I could get a Spirit Heart off Bannon, but I kind of got cornered in with those bombs. I do not like how Ward bounces off Bannon in those cases. With the Halo, does a Halo give speed up? We should be fast enough to get out of War's way. That is a Spirit Heart, that is probably a pointless use of Guppy's head because I probably already had more than 5 flies. Those ones died a lot quicker, I think maybe Attack Fly got in on them. Let's go. That is, yep. We have now a penny. This is not a room I want. Let's keep going. Got homing tears on this room apparently. It's hard to tell what tears you have because the mulligan kind of goes over all tear effects. You just see the mulligan mostly, except on homing shots. So I could have any tear effect. I don't have a clue. All I know is it's not my reflection, and it doesn't seem to be the freezing moments contact. I like $3 bill, but it can be a bit unpredictable. Yeah, why not have poison bombs? I'm cool with that. And we have one. Oh, we've got 2 shot. That's nice. Probably means we'll get my reflection on the next room, which is the room where it counts. But you know, we have lots of health. We should be able to do this. My only worry is that Blue Baby is first of all taking damage like that, and Blue Baby is arguably harder than Isaac. This is our final item. Drumroll please. Channel the Vampire. I doubt it will come in use unless he wants a lot of angel fetuses, but might screw me over and lose me my 1 chance of permanent Polaroid invisibility, but we'll have to see. So Toll is actually really useful as well. Of course, we have got my reflection, haven't we? Oh my god. So I'm going to have to probably rotate around a bit because that will make it more likely when tears will hit him. Typical. But yeah, Toll is actually really useful because it will prevent these flies attacking me, and sometimes those will hurt me more because I focus on him and not the little flies. We have got to the second phase though. I'm going to drop a bomb in while I'm here. Poison damage will make him fire more, but also poison him. Did that hit? I think it did. I think we should be okay. It's slightly annoying this whole my reflection thing, but we can work around it. In fact, if I could do it just right, then I could probably get more damage from Lump of Coal, but I've never been good at using my reflection. It does what it wants. We're actually doing pretty well though. I say that and then just walk into an angel fetus. La 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 la. But he should be dead soonish. I walked into him and then did the bomb because, well, did that not hit? Oh, it might have. We are done. That was a successful challenge run. I actually got some lifesteal there. How useful. Woo! This was some fly related run. I will call it some. I may call it some fly related run. And yes, it was successful. It was probably a bit overpowered, but I enjoyed it all the same. So yeah, if you have any challenge run ideas, do let me know as well. I'm open to any suggestions you wish to make. Goodbye.